Well, from the looks of it, the windfall from all of that COVID funding has come to an end at Detroit schools.
So the district is eyeing some staffing cuts, and then the plan is not going over very well, as you can imagine. Rob Maloney spent the day working to get some answers for those families who send their kids to those schools. And Rod, what have you found out?
Well, I found out at last night's meeting, even by DPSCD standards, is a marathon session. 5 hours it lasted. And a lot was discussed, particularly these budget cuts, but in the end, they weren't able to settle anything. More than $1 billion federal COVID dollars covered DPSCD's funding shortfalls for the past 3 school years. We're now in the post-COVID hangover, though, and reality is forcing unpleasant and unpopular cuts. The first problem, VD's projecting 2,000 fewer students in the coming year than pre-COVID levels. And then there's that persistent inflation, making everything school-related more costly. VD told the board last night he and they have to make a tough choice, either cut staff or increase wages. They can't do both. So back in February, VD started telling the board about his need to cut out about 100 positions, teaching assistants like kindergarten paraprofessionals, attendance agents, college transition advisors, and school culture facilitators. Board member Sherry Gay Dagnogo is furious.
We need the parapros, the dean of culture that exists that have helped to manage many of the functions of our districts, to serve as mentors in some communities, to be leadership. And ironically so, many of our dean of students are black males.
More troubling to her, the district's apparently already moving on some of these positions without a budget vote.
So for anyone to get a layoff notice and or for the superintendent to proceed with buyout packages that would allow separation from the district, that would adversely impact our schools, adversely impact learning, adversely impact the in-step testing, is wrong.
So it's the 2023-2024 budget hasn't been passed, still has a lot of discussion to go forward. And in fact, they're going to continue with that on the 27th of April with a listening session, not an actual board meeting. So we'll have to see what comes of that. Back to you.
No easy solutions here, Rod. What did Dr. Vitti have to say about all this?
Well, I called his office this afternoon. He wasn't available to talk to us today, but his office is saying that some of the characterizations of board member Dagnogo may not be entirely accurate. They said that they have given some notices to people that their positions have ended or will be ending, but there's more clarification that they want to give. They said that they may be able to talk to us tomorrow, so we'll certainly check in then.
We know you'll follow up. We appreciate it. Thank you, Rod.